name is CJ Poligo. I am part of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the LDS, or Mormons. I am taking solace in what my LDS friends wanted to spiritually talk to me about, having a split religion family. Trying to make up our minds on where to go, my wife and I was taking a tour of Northwestern State University. During that tour, I saw KNWD, the school's radio station. I longed to be a DJ there. During the tour with staff, I saw Brother Rasmussen quickly passing in the hall. He is an LDS member and a professor at NSU. After fast ties, my wife told the staff that both Rasmussen and I went to the same church. Knowing my interest in being a DJ, staff replied, "We would really like some religious programming on the radio, should you want to become a DJ." The staff was inviting me to become a DJ. I couldn't say no. Though I did like more secular music, I decided religious was the way to go. My wife has a good deal of Christian music at home that I can borrow and play on the air. I would have to be careful at what music I played though. I would say the LDS agrees with 85 to 90% of what the other Christian interpretation of the Bible. The LDS differs on things like rapture and the Godhead. I feel it my duty to keep any song or sermon with questionable content off my playlist. Along with the King James Version of the Bible, the LDS also believe in the Book of Mormon. I have been hesitant about playing those songs on the air. Starting at school, I was a little scared going to the first DJ meeting and learning the controls of the radio station. I sat with about 15 other people listening to Edward Hernandez, DJ coordinator.
So as the DJ coordinator, I make sure that all the DJs are doing the job correctly as DJs on air. I make sure that I communicate properly with them so that we have good, clear communication on any questions that they might have or any concerns or problems. I also help them print their posters for their show to promote it all over campus so other students can listen to it. And I just pretty much just manage them. But apart from that, I'm the program director, so I handle everything that goes on air, like the music and then all the liners and the promos. So I just keep that orderly, make sure everything's running smoothly.
Learning from Edward quickly how the radio station worked, I found out that I had to be super fast in getting my sounds on the air. I wanted to have all my stuff pre-recorded, meaning I had between 2 and 5 seconds to begin it, or risk the tail end of my pre-recorded show get preempted by the hour-marked station identification, which must play. I was getting in the groove being a DJ with a couple of shows completed. Someone then complained about my show. This person didn't hold with my Christian ideals. Grace Jensen, head of KNWD, told me this.
KNWD itself is not religiously affiliated. We do not align ourselves with a particular religion to be inclusive to anyone in the student body who wants to join. But even though that we are not religiously affiliated as an organization, the First Amendment, which covers the freedom of religion, is a wonderful thing that we do believe in here at the radio station. So even though that we are not religiously affiliated, we do not discriminate against anyone who wants to be a DJ to come in, do an hour show a week, and talk about their religion if they so choose, because they are not part of the KNWD staff, so they're not getting a scholarship, which is paid for through the university. So because they are a volunteer DJ, they're volunteering their time. They're not being paid by KNWD to promote anything. It is just the DJs themselves coming in and sharing their piece. But again, since we are not religiously affiliated, we usually just ask DJs to put little disclaimers throughout their show, just stating that 91.7 FM KNWD is not a religiously affiliated recognized student organization or a religiously affiliated radio station in general. But yeah, it's just we try to be as open and inclusive as possible and as welcoming to anyone who wants to come in and talk about what they believe in and share that with whoever may share the same beliefs as them.
Okay, I'll do that.
Sweet.
I had trouble believing that I had to put a disclaimer on my show, yet people in general had access to loads of nasty material on the radio, TV, and computer, with no such warning. I complied, though, thinking that it would be better to go with the flow than cause ruckus.
KNWD 91.7 FM Natchitoches does not hold itself liable for the content in CJ's Sacred Christian's prayer list or religion in general.
I will probably eventually come clean about the Old Time Religion podcast to my wife, her snip-mom, and her daughter. They will probably turn their nose up at it. I have stated my piece, though. I have held it in a long time. I feel contented. Thank you for listening to these ramblings of my religious life on Old Time Religion.
It will take you home to glory. It will take you home to glory.
I would like to thank Dr. Taylor and Amber for helping me get this done. Edward Hernandez, Grace Jensen, and brothers Rasmussen and DeFord for the interviews. I would like to express my deep, caring love for my wife, her stepmom, and my wife's daughter. The content in the 4 Old Time Religion podcasts is totally my opinion. Copyright Corrigo Productions. All rights reserved.